Put that in there. And it's T. Okay. Upload. Let's create this one. Let me just put you down. Oh, I need a minute. Right, so. Right, so loop through to account. Blah blah blah. So that should replace that bit. Killing me. So this will populate the image, I believe, based on the slot. So if the first item is, if there's one thing in the list, the first thing will get populated by etc etc. But it's unpopulating the image. Two in there. So you got 2 pieces of chicken and 3 empties. I do if the count is less than image length, which is 5. Then Arlo, stop barking. Stop barking, you little monkey. -1. Start again. So if there's more images than there are items in the inventory, then take the maximum item in the inventory -1 unless it's already 0, which will give it the array number, and then for each one disable the image. So let's see. That did not work. Wait, I don't need to do -1. Why am I doing -1? Oof. Difficult this. Okay, so now if I start it, it disappears, which is what you want. It's actually not what I want, but it's what I was expecting, and then it goes into there. Excellent. Okay, so now 2 things I need to do. I need to make the other list visible somehow. Now I don't know how to do that via the UI. What I could have is kind of like how it is for now, so I'm going to try and fix it in code. I'm going to have to do it like in the UI then. What the hell is it not visible? What else happened here? Okay, I need to Google this unit here. You are not showing it in inspect. Scene view. If the UI layer is hidden, unhide it. To do so, click on the layers drop down to the upper. Layers. upper right. Ah. Okay, now I'm confused. Why not showing up? I just don't get it. Hey, you doing? Dog's up to no good. Oi, GK. Going to bed soon, don't worry, bud. Just gonna. Oh, hiya. Yes-ish. So, I'll show you what I got. So I ended up doing what I mentioned just before I ended the call the other day, or yesterday. I said I'm going to try adding another list. So what I did was added another list. So I added a items in progress list. So I had to play about with that, trial and error, and eventually I got it to work. So I ended up cutting out a crap load of code and ended up with just doing everything in the enumerator. So instead of having like different for loops and stuff like that, I just had one. So right, so it looped through every item in the in and set is cooking for true, and then start the core routine. Now the core routine moved the item from in, well, added the item from into in progress, but didn't delete it. Waited the a lot of time, and then moved it to item out from in progress. Now the reason it didn't delete it is because it was falling over, because it was removing something that was in the list. So what I had to do is after that loop runs through, another one runs through, checks what's in progress, and anything in progress remove it from the original in list, and that worked. And then I added a stop core routine, so that if time is still ticking, so there's 5 seconds and you stop it on 4 and you turn the fire off, it'll just move everything back into the top and you'd have to start again. And that works really well as well. So at the minute I'm just working on the UI because adding that extra list has kicked off started it would give me a bit of a snag. Hit a snag in the UI because I click this chicken, which it doesn't remove it, which is something I haven't done yet. That all works, but if I press T to start it off, it immediately disappears, and it's as far as the users, the player's concerned, it's disappeared for 5 seconds. So I was thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do is redesign the UI because it's not a very good one anyway. I'm just going to move this up, move this down, and have like a fire with another. Yeah, I'm not. It's my least favourite part, to be honest. Like I've done it for applications, but I don't know, in games it just feels, what I do feels really tacky. Anyway, but I'm gonna. So basically, for now, I'm just gonna have another column for the in progress, and I'm gonna like, instead of just this wooden border, I'm gonna put like fire around it, so you know it's in progress. It's like cooking. Does that make sense? And then the out. At the minute, it also only outputs the exact same meat as what went in, but I'll get to that later. I'm going to just update the scriptable object / make a new scriptable object and just swap them out, but I don't think that's going to be difficult. So yeah, all I need to do is fix the UI and then this as well, because like I say, at the minute this is oh, maybe it's not fully working. Still a lot of errors. Okay, so it still needs work. But yeah, I need to fix that so that it leaves the inventory while it's cooking until you pull it back out one way or the other. So it's kicking off about the icon. Yeah, so I've been having a bit of trouble trying to get the icons to show based on what's in the list. I don't think that's the case because I haven't actually set a limit. Oh no, I see what you mean. Yeah, the icon array. There's two view. You're right. Genius. I need to put. That's the problem. I haven't set a limit. I need to put a limit in. Yeah. So I need to. To be fair, this gets pulled from here, which is governed by this script. So if I put the limit right at the start, then it should never go over. And the limit needs to be for both cooking and not cooking. You know, when it kind of like puts them out. So in my head, what I'm thinking at the minute is I've got the in and then the in progress, two lists. The maximum, the count of both of those combined can't be more than 5. And then, yeah, so it can't. I might just put some logic in, so it's like if there's 5 things in the output, then you can't put anything in the input until you take those 5 things out for now. And then have separate logic to burn them after a certain amount of time. I think that's probably the easiest approach, and that's kind of like how Arc works, except there isn't a in and out. It's just the same 3 grids. So I might try that. So I think actually I need to look at inventory slot because that's what I click to pass the items through. So this is a mess at the minute. I need to clean this up at a later date, but for now it's just this bit I need. So if it's a crafting region, get the region details. If the region details cooking, then run the cooking script. So it's this bit. Right, so add item, that's where I need to edit, I think. Also, I do actually have something I should actually have something in place. I've still got the log. Did it ever say that at all? It's full. No, so that logic does not work at the minute. that'll be because it was already on, so I need to put maybe plus S items dot, because it would have moved them directly into the cook, and the limit is only on the in, not the in progress. So if I add item in progress dot count to that, so the total of them has to be less than 5 or less. Let me try that. That might fix the issue. So instead of all these out of bounds arrays, I should get a message saying you're full. Stop it. So let me re-enable. In fact, I don't need warnings because I've got 8 warnings because I'm not using things yet. So I can't wait to get this bit done, then I can actually move on to the more like juicy stuff like combat systems and stuff. What? No, you're not allowed. I said not to. Been betrayed. The thing is, though, I bet if eventually there'll be a way to do all this in like such a, well, probably need fewer lists and things like that. But it's just I'm trying my very best to only Google very small bits rather than find a tutorial and stuff. I'd probably get it a lot done. I've done a lot faster with the tutorial, but I don't learn like that. So even if the code is messy, at least it's my code, you know what I mean? And then even if I do follow the tutorial later, in my head, it'll be like, oh, so this replaces this bit, and I'll understand it more rather than just completely. Right. So why did you fall over? Line 64. So because I've merged those two things together, but I'll have to do it in here. I feel like I don't need these lists. Do you know what's better? Is it better to pull the lists into the lists from one class to another, popular, and like having like this? So these are just going to be duplicates of the other list, or is it better to just keep using the whole get components? So like I've done in the crafting script, I've just been using this. I don't know which is more optimized. I mean, it don't matter. I know how to do both because I'm doing both, but obviously I should probably stick to one. Why do you not like that? Because I missed the R out, that's why. Right, so on this I want to put is less than that plus that count. I think I want to do this, but we'll find out. Do I want to do this? Because this is just for image. Now that I think about it, and the image. It's difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's kind of swings and roundabouts. It don't matter which one you do. I feel like I'm going to have to go anyway because my dog's going to start barking. But I'd love to just get this bit finished. Yeah, so I ran for a couple of hours earlier today and I got all this done. I was quite happy. It's been a slog as this cooking system, but I feel like we're close now.
So, bud, you just down.
Dog can't make his mind up what to do. Yeah, which I'm not doing at the minute. It's currently an update, but yeah, I definitely need to. You're right. I need to move most of this stuff out of update when I can in the UI. Need to set something up that'll because that's not going to change whilst the UI's toggled. That's not going to change. So, for example, that could be moved out, and all that, and then it's all, like you say, those are the big no-nos gone. So, and all that, to be fair, you know, it's just these for loops and stuff which, I mean, I'll probably move it all out. I'll figure it out later though. I need something that'll, because I wish, like, update runs and runs and runs and runs and runs, which is good, but I'd love, there might be something, but I'd love there to be something that would be like, my dog is really, can't make his mind up. Can you, bud? Yeah. So, yeah, so I need to, I'll get it working and then optimise it. That's probably for the best. So what, I don't know if I need to do this because this particular thing is nothing to do with the UI at the minute. So the reason it kicked off was an out of bounds array again as I clicked the 6th piece of chicken. Come on. So the 6th piece of chicken, so it loops through and it's like apply to it, apply the icon, apply the icon. So I feel like it's still letting me add more than 5. I think that's, I need to just look at the actual thing as I do it and just see how many it lets me add in the in. So I feel like all I've done is push the same error to a different spot. So oh, it might have been. We'll find out. There, see. Oh. Let me just pause this, remove those. It still isn't getting the whole, it's full thing. But it doesn't, it's no lot, it was kicking off at the at this bit. the errors and just try again. Because on that final click, it should be there. I've got 5 there, I'm not miscounting you. Just making sure, you never know. Right, so, we've got 1 adding item, 2 adding item, 3 adding item, 4 adding item, 5 adding item, and do we need to go away? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's still do. So this logic's not working correctly. So what in fact, what I'm going to add now is yeah, so what I'm going to do is do a count of the 2 things in the list. Hello. How's it going? So I'll click this and it's getting a 0 count. Is it? I need to put, wait, what? To put it after that, don't I? That's right, it's 0. Yeah, I'm fixing this, I'm fixing this issue and then I'm going to bed. Click that, and it's 1, then a 0. It's concatenating in a minute instead of adding them. For some reason, but that's just because it's that'll just be for this one, because it's you're outputting a string. Yeah, it's concatenating them because it's a string, but I don't think that's an accurate representation of what's going on up there. That being said, just in case, I'm going to wrap these in brackets. I might need to I think all you have to do is wrap them in brackets. Could be wrong. Right, that's better. Why are you doing that? You're not supposed to do that. Okay, here's the plan. Combined count equals that. Then combined count is less than or equal to 5. Let's just see if it's something to do with, because I'm doing adding those 2 counts in the if statement. No, I'm doing a less than or equal to, so it shouldn't. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, piece of... Can I add another one after that? That's... Oh, that might be it. Hello. That might be it, actually. I think it's to do with just where the chord is. If it stops at 6, yeah, that's what it is. I need to just put that to 4 because it's checking it before it's adding it. Therefore, oh, that, yeah. This guy, hero, swoops in and saves the day. Right. I'm feeling a bit more positive about this now. So they always throw me do things like whole number thing, and it's especially with arrays being 0 when you're dealing with like loops and stuff. It always throws me. Yes, no errors here. And then I ignite it, and after 5 seconds it should output to there. Yes, progress. Now I'm getting a Unity issue here. I don't know if any of you guys can help. Oops. So I'm going to enable, I want to change my UI, this cooking panel UI, but for some reason it is invisible, and I have checked the layers at the top and UI is enabled because everyone said it might be that, but I cannot figure out why it's turned invisible. It wasn't earlier. I've clearly clicked something that I shouldn't have done, but because I need to. So I don't, guys who've just joined, I think you'll have noticed that the chicken disappeared for 5 seconds. That's because it moves to a processing list. No, the issue was I was accounting for the final item being added before I actually added it. So I was saying if it's less than or equal to 5, then don't do any more. But because I already hadn't added one, it was letting me go up to 6. I didn't say that very well, but that's kind of it. So yeah, I've had that's happened to me quite a few times at work. Something very similar. Like I say, it's just something I fall down on every now and again. Things like that. But yeah, we got through it. Thanks everyone. But yeah, so what I've been having to do to tweak this UI, like to add these white patches which become the icons, I've been like, you know, having to eyeball it a bit, which is not ideal. But what I need to do is shrink down the grids because I need a middle grid. I should probably just copy the dimensions. I can't just copy the dimensions. That would be too easy. I could. Well, I hate this, right? So let's get it a nice solid number. Yeah, it's just a bit of an. It's just not ideal. So what I'm going to do as well is duplicate this grid and put in progress grid. Move it between them just so it. Oh no. Shit. No, I don't want it. Oh yeah, I need to open the prefab. I should just be doing this in the prefab, trying to. Where are we? Oh, I really need to format my hierarchy in the project better as well at some point. So even in the prefab, it's bugging out. Just a thought, why is there a big X there? Oh, this is horrible. I can't do this without visuals. Okay, I think it's an acceptable thing at the minute that I'm going to undo a lot, get it back to how it was. There, let's keep it like that for now. So screen space overlay. I mean, I've not really messed with this, so that did nothing. I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's undo. I'll do some Googling later. It's fine. It's working as it. The only thing I really need to do now to get it functionally working, well, not visually, is remove from the inventory once I press it. Because obviously I click one piece of chicken then and I could press it as many times as I want. Or rotten flesh, whichever way you want to look at it, because that's what the icon is. Right. So, inventory luckily is a singleton, so are you missing any custom shaders? I have got a custom shader on to give it this like minimalist look. Click your panel. Which panel? Panel. Any panel. Right. Okay. You can be my guide. Set to default the shader on that. There's nothing on the other one. So the top level doesn't assign a material, but this one should be. Oh. It's using an image rather than a material. It's a table image. Yeah. Okay. So, but it's not just that. It's not just this. There's the inventory grid that's not showing up and things like that. But yeah, that would be a good shout, because like I say, I did change the shader this week, and I haven't really touched the UI since I did that. So I've never clicked on that it's missing. In fact, it definitely wasn't missing, because I was zoomed out the other day and someone said, "What's that over there?" And I'm like, "Oh," and they're like, "Oh, it's just your UI." So it's something I've done today. It was gone today, I think. But it's one of them mysteries that. But yeah, it could be something to do with, because there's this. I don't know if this was there before. Shader channels normal and tangent are most often used with lightning. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get too wrapped up in it right now.
because I just want to finish. I want to fix this and then go to bed because it is late. Yes. Some of them are, yeah. Any of this, all the text is TextMesh Pro. Catch you in a bit, Phil. Thank you for watching. And yeah,
that's the first thing I googled, and that's the first thing it told me to do. I've also tried disabling everything and then re-enabling everything. So yeah, I mean, maybe I could just close the application and reopen it, and that might fix it, but it takes about 3 or 4 minutes to open up at the minute, and I really don't, like I say, I'm going to bed soon, so I really don't want to do it, so I'm just going to not worry about it. Oh wait, what? To the layers. This. Additional shader option. On the scene workspace where you can see icons 2D. Nope. And everything don't work either. So let's, what is it? So up here, click 2D. So I thought this is the first place I looked. Yeah, now. Unless there's something in gizmos that I've unchecked. But I don't think gizmo, this is considered a gizmo. Yeah, it might just be a little bug, and if as soon as I restart, it'll work, so I'm not going to get too upset about it. Oh, bloody hell. Right, so I'm just going to fix this inventory issue, and then on that toolbar on the icons on the left. It's one of them things that bugs you. It bugs you until you figure it out, innit? I'm trying to not let it. I'll tell you what I'll do. Once I've got this inventory thing working, I'll close and reopen it, and we'll just see if that fixes it. If we haven't fixed it by then. So in here, got that. Got add items, and then we want inventory dot instance dot remove item. That's not entirely what we want, actually. What's value used for? Can't even remember now. Ah, yeah. How many I want to remove because it stacks. So you want 1, comma. Action type. I'm the one who wrote this bloody code and I can't remember. Destroy. Drop index. Now this, how am I going to get the drop index, the index of the drop index actually on here, isn't it? This slot, which I should really rename. It's not good. Right. So let me try this, see if this fixes my issue, and then we'll have a quick do at trying to get this UI sort of thing sorted before I go to bed. Got the chicken. Open this. Now I'm going to look at the inventory. Inventory. I can't look at the inventory, can I? Okay, so that did not work. I'm doing the right. I can no longer see my inventory, and I think I need to do what I did with the cooking list in here, which is serialize the list, which I already do. So no, I remember now. We system.serializable at the top of that. You showed me that, I believe. Okay. Can I see my inventory now? Yes, I can. Excellent. So, what happens when I click this? Yes, it does work. Of course, it's just I have to update the UI. So the logic behind the scenes is working, but I need to call this. Now, cooking UI. Inventory slot in it where I'm doing now this, which is good. Have I got inventory UI already on this? No. Should be able to find it though. So inventory UI equals object dot get component in parent inventory UI. So there's only one inventory UI and that's in a parent, and then colon. Okay, I think this might work now. Excellent. So I'd say that's the only last thing to do. What I also want to do is oh yeah, no worries, you're in Spain, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going now because I've done what I said I wanted to do and got it working. So I just need to do the same to return it. So if I click that, it sends it back, and if I click that, it sends it back. Other than that, yeah, thank you. I'm quite happy with the pace I'm going. It's slow and steady, but I'm still learning. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming a little bit tomorrow, but I don't know when. I usually do an hour or two straight after work, then an hour at night, like I've done tonight. So if you're about, hopefully I'll see you there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it as well. Right.